What's up, everybody? We got a gold interior on this F-150 today. Our gold interior includes a full interior as well as a basic wash. The full interior is a steam clean as well as a carpet shampoo, seat shampoo. In this case, we have leather seats, so we're going to do leather conditioning so that it's seat shampoo. And we also have a lot of dog hair. Pet hair is notoriously hard to take care of, so we've got air blaster today. Really cool tool, really fun tool, probably one of my favorites. So hopefully that'll take care of a little bit, because my pet hair tool broke the other day. I got a chance to order a new one yet. So let's get into it. Y'all get to see the rest of it. Almost forgot to mention, the coffee or caffeine for today is Irish Cream. I don't know how I feel about it yet. It's pretty good, but we'll see how it feels later. Alright, now as you can tell, there's a lot of dog hair, there's a lot of debris, but most of that will be taken care of with the first step and really dislodge that from the carpet. Now, if you're wondering here, I am using the Bragg Company Ultra Air Blaster. It's the base model. I've had some problems with it not spinning, and I looked it up. It's because the bearings in them are just not the best. But with proper maintenance, it's still a good blaster. Now, the purpose of the blaster is to loosen up the debris that's in the carpet to get ready for the vacuuming stage. And now the vacuuming stage is the last step, but it's easier to do it now than after you've wiped everything and steam cleaned everything. Now, places right here like the driver foot box is the perfect place to use a Vortex gun, because where the carpet fibers get matted down from feet hitting it and just damage in general, the sand and dirt and debris gets so stuck in the carpet, there's just no way that a vacuum is going to be able to get it by itself. So this is where you would use something like this gun in order to bring it out of the carpet and then vacuum it up later. Alright, now that we got everything blowed out, loosened up, we can vacuum it out, but the next step is to clean the plastics. What I'm going to use for that is called a Scrub Ninja. Looks something like this. This is what our Scrub Ninja looks like. Never seen one. Basically what it is, it's tiny, bunch of tiny brushes, basically. And I think it's been liked to sandpaper, but it's gentle. But what it really gets is the oils and the stuff that's just stuck in there that a brush or just a microfiber can't. Now the cleaner I'm using here is Super Clean Degreaser. Now Super Clean Degreaser is a very dilutable and very powerful cleaner. So you do have to dilute it 10-to-1 for interiors. That's my recommendation. And with this scrub pad combo, it is one of the best cleaners that I've ever used. It's super cheap. It's like $10 for a gallon. So it is a fantastic chemical, and it's gentle enough that it won't damage or burn the interior, but it's powerful enough to clean just about anything in an interior. And if you do run into something that is just absolutely disgusting, that's where you dilute it, probably 5-to-1.
Never spray directly onto the panel, because when you are using professional strength products, it is easy to damage something. You don't know exactly what's going on. Something like Super Clean can etch in plastic, especially weaker plastics like GM plastic. It can etch into it, so you always spray onto your applicator, such as your scrub pad or your microfiber or your brush, and then rub it on. And that way it's not as concentrated, and it's also spread evenly. You get a better result.
Now, contradicting what I just said, I'm going to spray it directly onto this, because this is the highest traffic area. I want to let it sit for a second, just so it gets a chance to eat it all that dirt and grime. Bottom of shoes. We will come back and steam clean this, because with this package there's a full steam clean of the interior, but sometimes I don't have to steam clean the entire interior, heavily anyway. So I have to clean as much as I can with this scrub pad, and then come back and clean it up with this steamer. Like right here, we would use a steamer because we can't get in there with this, and so these cracks and crevices as well. Now the way I clean leather might be a little controversial, but Detail Groove, I think is the YouTube channel, they made a video about it probably 6 years ago. But if you use degreaser, scrub pad, and a microfiber, gets them perfectly clean. Now you do have to recondition them afterwards, otherwise they just get more dried and cracked out, and it's not good for the leather. Same thing with steam cleaning. People say you can't steam clean leather. If you're gentle and don't use direct attention to the leather with the steam, it's okay. But you do definitely have to be careful, and you always have to recondition afterwards, which comes with this package, so I'm completely okay with messing it up to fix it later. Now with the basic package, I would use something like rinseless wash to clean the leather. That's what I use for cleaner interiors. It's safe for literally everything. You can use it on glass, paint, leather, vinyl, everything. No chance of harming anything. So I use that instead, and it is a strong cleaner, but it doesn't get it as clean as this.
Now in leather that is this dilapidated and just torn up and put through the ringer, you're not going to get it perfect. But in order to get all the oils and dirt that's not supposed to be on there, leather does come with a kind of like a clear coat for the leather from the factory. But also like this, it's most likely gone. You're not going to get it perfect, but you can go over it 2 or 3 times just to be sure that you do have all the dirt, all the oils off, and prepare it for the leather condition. Obviously, the entire truck is made out of the same material, so we're just going to repeat the process around the entire truck, and then the next step is the steam clean.
We are almost finished with this interior, and the last thing I do is vacuum before the windows. But the last thing I do is vacuum because the steamer does blow some stuff around when you're blowing out the cracks and crevices, especially in between the seats and the console. It's hard to get there with a vacuum, so I'll blow it out with the steamer. And then lastly is the floor mats. The carpet ones aren't that bad. There's not really any stains, just still going to shampoo them. And then we have the plastic ones. These, however, are pretty dirty. So anyway, let's get to it. While yes, it is possible to damage electronics and buttons and stuff with steam, I have never had a problem with it, and I do have a setting on my steamer that turns the steam down to basically use less water. But most electronics nowadays, you don't really have to worry about it. Now, you don't want to go rambunctiously spraying steam directly into buttons and radios and stuff like that. But for places like this, it is a fantastic cleaner, and you don't really have anything to worry about. Alright, we just finished up the steam clean on the F-150. If you're wondering, I used the McCulloch steamer. I used the big one, the canister steamer. Not sponsored or anything, but they're just fantastic steamers. I've only had to buy 2 in the past 3 years. They last a long time. Everything else I use is rigid shop vac, rigid air compressor, rigid drill. It just looks cool. And they make very robust products. Next step is to vacuum. We're going to vacuum out the entire thing. And the last step will be to do the final clean. So it's still a little dusty. The steamer kind of blows some dirt around. So it's just wipe down, kind of blowing some stuff off with the air gun. Just kind of get it clean again. And then the glass, and we'll be done with the interior. Alright, we just finished the vacuum. Did a little bit more steam cleaning just to get it out, some more cracks and crevices, to get ready for the next step, which is, the extraction or shampooing. I'm not using an extractor today because this carpet isn't bad enough. It's not necessary, and it just adds extra moisture that doesn't need to be in the carpet. So today I'm using Flex Fire and Flex Ice. Fantastic alkaline and acid cleaner. So it cancels itself out and leaves the carpet in a neutral state. So it doesn't continue to clean and just the stains come back. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you the process. Basically it's agitate and dry. That's all it is. Super simple process with great results. I love it. So I'll show you that. All right, super simple process. What we're doing here is getting rid, it looks like just they've been eating, drinks have been spilled, particles of food, whatever it is, stains that need to come out. So the first step is to saturate it with Flex Fire. Agitate, chemical working. And yes, I use a tire brush to agitate in these tight areas like this instead of a drill brush. I do have a drill brush, just a little cumbersome in areas like this. And as you can see, the stain is already mostly gone. There's a couple little areas that are harder to get to. And then most important part of dry microfiber. Now the stain is in our microfiber. So we transferred it. It was clean. Now it's super dirty. So we transferred it there. So now it's in an alkaline state, I believe. So now this is an acid wash. And all we're doing here, this helps finish out. And I'm gonna leave the carpet looking better, as well as in a pH neutral place. Agitation is not super necessary here, so we're not going to agitate as much. And then wipe up the excess. Boom. Got the interior of the truck done, but now we got to do the floor mats. Floor mats and all the little inserts for everything, which are the biggest pain in the butt that is in a vehicle. But we don't have very many of them. They're pretty simple to clean.
Let's beat through this. Now that we're done, everything's all put back in, ready to go for the customer. Now we do the final look, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. This is the quality assurance. Now the quality assurance is just me making sure that I did my job right. So, now that's what we're gonna do, is just check and make sure everything's good, and then put it all back together. All right, as you can see, just finished up, but we got some bad weather heading our way, but everything's ready to go. Floor mats are there for the customer. Told them already. So also do the exterior wash, but with the weather coming in, I didn't get to record it. But just your normal exterior wash, wheels, tires, etc. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you got a little detailing ASMR. If you like what you saw, please like and subscribe and comment. Comment anything if you see something different. Being that y'all are some of the first viewers that's going to see this channel, you get a chance to influence it to be something different. So this is the second video I've ever made. We'll keep track of this, day 2. But join me on my detailing adventure. Again, my name is Hagen with Double Take Detailing. Check out our website, doubletakedetailing.com. If you got any questions, give us a call. Our number should be in the description, as well as our website. So thank you. Have a good day.